Michael Wolff's 2019 book Siege is the sequel to his 2017 bestseller Fire and Fury. After Fire and Fury ignited intense controversy, Trump fired Steve Bannon, Wolff's insider and primary link to the White House. Without Bannon in the West Wing, Wolff couldn't conduct interviews with White House officials to write Siege. Instead, Wolff relied solely on Bannon and Bannon's remaining connections to the White House for his sources. The result is a decidedly pro-Bannon perspective on events in Trump's administration. Here lies the core issue with Wolff's book. If one pays a reasonable amount of attention to the 24/7 news cycle's constant Trump coverage, one already knows most of what Wolff has to say. Beyond this, we merely have the skewed perspective of a xenophobic, reactionary, white nationalist keen to destroy multiculturalism and return to the racism of the 1950s. Even though the media covered Wolff's Fire and Fury as a scathing inside look into the Trump administration, Wolff's book pull more punches than they throw, if they throw any at all. Wolff insists on telling the story as it is, which really means refusing to condemn Bannon's retrograde political ideology, likely because Wolff won't alienate his remaining ties to the White House. Without Bannon, Wolff would have to move on from covering Trump, a subject that has obviously garnered him significant fame and fortune compared to most journalists. Wolff correctly portrays Bannon as the true brain trust behind Trumpism and right-wing populism. In Wolff's Bannonite view, Trump's family members, RNC leaders, and military-industrial establishment figures are pro-corporate, cosmopolitan roadblocks obstructing the populist energy behind Trump's unlikely rise. However, Wolff fails to critically analyze Bannon's anti-corporate populism to any extent. Bannon's anti-corporatism is fascistic, fight a class revolution by demonizing people of color and lionizing the white working class. People of color have been more exploited by global capitalism than the white working class Bannon lauds. Bannon's cause is not truly anti-corporate because it replicates the race-based inequities that result from the capitalist system. Since capitalism distributes wealth unequally based on one's identity, it is only through class politics and anti-racist identity politics that we can defeat the capitalist system. Bannon's white identity politics excludes the people who are most exploited by capitalism while encouraging white people to act like deplorable bigots. Wolff's book will certainly help any liberal or leftist add to their mental repository of anti-Trump trash talk. Sadly, Wolff's book sorely lacks any overriding thesis or theory to explain the events of Trump's administration or how to fight against them, making the reader feel like a passive observer to the absurd and Kafkaesque events he depicts. I give this book 3 stars out of 5 stars.